This is going to be a different video today in that I talk so much nonsense on my Ohio to Erie video that I needed a follow-up video just to clarify a few things. So let's just dive right in. First of all, rest in peace, Bobby Knight. As the various sports networks have shared his past accomplishments, wow, quite an amazing character in the sports world. And in addition, 3 of you have pointed out that he was not born in Massillon, Ohio, but rather almost 20 miles away in Orrville. And as I want to maintain a positive standing in both of these towns, please accept this correction and my deepest apologies. Okay, second, yes, you can buy Skyline Chili online, even on Amazon, for which I will put an affiliate link below in the description if you would like to give this a try without visiting the fine city of Cincinnati. As a chili connoisseur, I think it's pretty darn close to the real thing, but one bit of advice: don't buy the can already mixed with spaghetti. Sorry, it's just not good. Make your own spaghetti if you want to try it in that way, and in my experience, any simple hot dog will do, but you want some finely shredded cheddar cheese. Not just shredded, but finely shredded. The finely shredded melts with the chili in just the right way, and, well, you won't be disappointed. And I failed to mention that for authenticity, you need a York peppermint patty to finish off the meal. It's a must. Third, I thought I could sneak this by, but several of you were just too sharp to let it pass. What exactly was I doing out on a trail without the means to repair a flat? All right, look, I'm embarrassed, okay? I should know better by now, but for the record, I had a pump, I had a tube, I even had a small pouch of sealant, but I was missing that stupid little Presta adapter that I left at home. Shame on me. Fortunately, the aliens helped.
Thanks, guys.
I share that clip again because it took about 45 minutes to create that, and well, let's watch it again.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, finally, the best for last. I shared how John Glenn came from Ohio, and I said he held the record for being the oldest person in space. He flew on a space shuttle mission at the age of 77. Something told me to verify this, and in so doing, I discovered a story that is absolutely awesome. Mary Wallace Funk, who simply went by the nickname Wally, was inspired as a young girl by Amelia Earhart and gravitated towards airplanes at an early age, participating in her first flight at just 9 years old. She also loved horseback riding, hunting, fishing, skiing, and, get this, riding her bicycle. She became an expert marksman at the age of 14, which got the attention of and a personal letter from President Eisenhower. I think you get the picture. This was an incredible young lady. At 17, she received her pilot's license and racked up thousands of hours of flight time. Now, due to gender discrimination of the times, her story might have ended there, but she was not a person to just simply walk away. Even though women were not allowed to be commercial airline pilots or join the Air Force, she became a civilian flight instructor for male Air Force pilots at Fort Sill in Oklahoma. Now, as if that wasn't incredible enough, this is where the story gets super interesting. If you watched the movie The Right Stuff, you saw the story of the Mercury 7 team, which included John Glenn, by the way. The movie shows the vigorous training these guys went through to get NASA going in the late 50s, but what you may not know, I certainly didn't, is that there was a parallel privately funded program which some called the Mercury 13, which was focused on training women for space missions. And Wally, at the age of 21, was invited to join this training, which was often exactly what the men were undergoing. And in several cases, which is why there probably has never been a movie made about this program, the women often outperform the men. One story is that the deprivation testing, which is highlighted in The Right Stuff, with men screaming to be let out of their isolation tanks. The testers simply stopped the experiment after Wally comfortably passed 10.5 hours with no complaints or signs of discomfort. Rock star status. Sadly, the program was canceled before these female recruits could be considered for upcoming NASA missions. But Wally went on to be a part of many organizations and programs related to piloting, including years as a flight safety inspector. But here's the best part. At the age of 82, Jeff Bezos invited Wally to participate in a Blue Origin flight, where she broke the record for the oldest person in space on July 20th, 2021. Exactly 52 years to the date after Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. I told you it was an awesome story. Now, not to diminish this amazing woman's story, but she held the record for less than a few months when another popular figure traveled again on a Blue Origin mission at the age of 90. That person was none other than, drum roll please, Mr. William Shatner. And to date, he holds the record. So, mega respect and a huge round of applause for Wally Funk. What an amazing woman. I will link a few YouTube videos about her. It's just fun to watch her enthusiasm and hear her story. Okay, thanks for the chance to clear all that up. I'm going to sleep better now. Safe riding. Talk to you soon.